got so much motherfucking design on right now.
Bring it down, bring it back, make it clap. I got 3 old thoughts, do it wrong, wear that thing. Bitches on my line, and you know.
Thank you for the time given to our team. Now we will presentation about material is share and stock. A stock represents an investment and ownership interest in a publicly traded company. A share is smallest diminution of a specific company's stock. Companies issue stock to trade investors and make money, while shares are the measure of a stock.
One is introduced to make things little easier right from the start. We need to take a close look at the difference between stock and shares, as they seem to be a major point of consideration for novice investors. The main difference is the stock includes is compared to as the shares, even though both and describe a specific unit of ownership in company. A and stock includes and secret the given the stockholders and ownership in company. When you describe to buy and stock, you are using and practical if your ownership instead of leading money. B. Shares is consideration and part of the stock. Income in individual unit and the series and one he invested in company and always in fraction of the from examples if you in 100 shares in Microsoft you determine an exact number of units that represent your ownership of Microsoft.
2. When stock and share rise and fall, stock prices can go up due to many factors. Usually, the moment of the ups and downs of stock prices is in fall by internal and external factors. Internal stock prices can go up or down due to big company fundamentals, corporate decision action, and company performance every year. From this factor, the rise and fall of the company's stock price is very independent and the company's internal. External factors, as the name implies, factors outside the company such as macro condition, the strength of the rupiah against foreign currencies, marketing handling, government policies, and other elements simultaneously fall affective the set of ups and downs of a company stock prices.
Next, what benefit do we get as shareholders? 1. Capital gain. This is the profit that we get from the insurance in the price of public share that we already own. 2. Dividend is the distribution of company profit to shareholders. The higher the profit the company has, the higher the dividend will be. 3. Voting right. If the share owners have voting right, then we as shareholders can participate in general meeting of shareholders (GMC) to determine company policy. Next, primary during liquidation. When a company undergoes liquidation preference, shareholders are prioritized to obtain the company's asset.
Next, 4.
the type of shares. 1. Ordinary shares. Ordinary shares are the most common type of shares. They typically carry voting rights but do not give shareholders right to receive or demand for dividends. 2. Preference shares. Preference shares confer some preferential rights on the holder, superior to ordinary shares. Normally, the preferential rights are the rights to fixed dividends, priority to dividends over ordinary shares, and to a return of capital when the company goes into liquidation. 3. Redeemable preference share. Redeemable preference shares allow for the repayment of the principal share capital to shareholders. 4. Convertible preference share. Convertible preference shares usually carry rights to a fixed dividends for a particular term. At the end of the term, the company can choose to convert it into ordinary share or leave them as they are. Last, 5. Treasury shares. Treasury shares are ordinary shares which the company acquired from shareholders while the company is listed as the owner of the treasury shares. It is not allowed to exercise the right to attend or vote at meetings, and no dividends may be paid to the company. 5. Example of legal and illegal stock application in Indonesia. 1. Legal apps. Example, Ajaib, Bareksa, BCA Base Mobile, Bibit, OVO Invest, Peluang, Stockbit, and Mirai Asset Sekuritas. And 2. Illegal apps. Example, Binomo, DNA Pro, Quotex, Fahrenheit, and Net89. 6. How to distinguish. 1. Registered with OJK or Financial Service Authority. 2. Registered with Bapeti. 3. Listed on IDX. And 4. Registered with KSEI.
Stock market reaction to COVID-19 cases or fatalities. In this paper, we examine the stock market response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Using daily COVID-19 confirmed cases and death and stock market return data from 64 countries, we find the stock markets respond negatively to the insurance in COVID-19 confirmed cases. That is, stock market returns decline as the number of confirmed cases insurance in a country. We further find that stock market response to the growth in number of deaths due to the COVID-19 is weak. Together, our findings suggest that stock market price in COVID-19 pandemic. Pandemic-related risks in stock price early on when the number of confirmed cases insurance and reach less when some of the confirmed cases die later on. In more deadline analysis, we also observe that stock market raged strongly during early days of confirmed cases and between 40 and 60 days after the day of initial confirmed cases. Overall, our analysis suggests the stock market quickly respond to COVID-19 pandemic, and this response varies over time pandemic on the severity of outbreak.
Conclusion. There is the distinction between stock and share in the financial markets is blurry. General in American English, Bad words are used incredibly to refer to financial equity, specifically securities that don't ownership in a public company. In the good old days of paper transactions, they were called stock certificates. Nowadays, the difference between the two words has more to do with size on its drift for the context in which they are used.